Well, hello. I would like to welcome you to Christ Lutheran Church. And what we're going to do right now is give you a little bit of a walkthrough with our procedure for Holy Communion. So if you haven't been with us for worship on Sunday mornings yet, our sanctuary is distanced with our pews. We have black cloth, which isolates half of the pew, and you're not sitting in front of someone or directly behind someone, and so there's staggered seating. And plenty of space. So far, we haven't come near capacity, and that's upstairs. If for some reason we were to have reached capacity upstairs, we also have seating set up downstairs with a large screen set up, a projector in the ceiling, music and sound that's wired directly downstairs, so you're experiencing the worship service, seeing it all as you would be upstairs, if for some reason we need to shift downstairs. But the purpose of this video is to just highlight a couple of the things that we'll be doing when we come to Holy Communion, and we're hoping to do that this Sunday. So, as we start, we will be sharing the bread and the wine, and very simply, it'll be myself, your pastor, and the elder who is scheduled, and Harry Clark will be joining me in just a moment. But I wanted to highlight a few things. When we come out, we will be receiving some hand sanitizer from the back of the Reredos here in our sanctuary, as we have one of our new automatic dispensers mounted to the wall. And after the hand sanitizer goes on, we'll place on some sterile gloves. So that is how you'll be receiving the elements. I will be handing out the wafer, and then Harry, would you come join me? We'll be handling the tray with the individual cups. The cups in the tray will be distanced also. So that will be the responsibility of the individual receiving the wine to help themselves to one of the cups. But since they're not on top of each other and filling every spot, it should be easy to very simply grab one cup. Harry's going to hold that tray for us. And I will be holding the wafers in hand and using the host box. And what we will do is we will head down to the pews, and we'll also have an opportunity to show a little bit of how people will be distanced, because there'll be just a little bit to think through. I want to thank Brian for joining us for this demonstration as well. When we come forward, Harry will be to my left side. I will be handing out the wafer. When we approach you in your pew, you are welcome to stand at that time. And of course, the strange thing will be to have a mask on. So at that point, you can take your mask off. I will place the wafer in your hand, take that, eat, and Harry will offer the tray for the individual cup to take and drink. Thank you. When you are done with your individual cup, as a family unit, we ask that those would be collected and placed on the end rail of the pew, at which time you may be seated. There will be a dismissal of the entire assembly when all have received the bread and the wine. Mask back on. Thank you, Brian. So then we would proceed to the next pew behind, which has the black cloth, which indicates that no one is to sit there. And as the pastor, I will head in first and hand out the wafer to the next family unit. As they stand, they can remove their masks. I will hand out the wafer and head down to the middle part of the pew. The elder serving will hand out the tray, continuing to move the cups so that they're easy to grab for those involved. All right, and then we will back out the same way. If you're worshiping with us and don't wish to receive Holy Communion, we just simply ask that you cross your arms. And it would be my honor, my pleasure, to bestow a blessing upon those, and also especially with our children. So we will proceed every other pew, and want you to know that there's 6 feet between each other pew as we alternate. And we will head down one side, come back the other side, and proceed to do the opposite side of the sanctuary as well. When we have concluded, the elder and the pastor will return to the altar and commune themselves. We will have a blessing for the elements and a dismissal at that time. So,
Gluten-free.
Yes, if you would also like the gluten-free wafers, we will have those. Those would be in their own container. Those would also be in their own mini muffin, if you will, sleeve, so that we won't be handling, the pastor will not be handling the regular wafers and the gluten-free wafers with the same gloves. So hopefully you will join us, and we would love to see you, especially this Sunday for our rally day. God bless you.